Hello everyone, today's video I want to tell you guys about the top five most underrated units in my opinion. Alright guys, this is completely in my opinion, so if you guys don't agree with some of these, it's completely fine, and make sure to tell me in the comments about what you would think of the top 5 most underrated units in this game. So, first and foremost, for number 5, I would put the Combat Raycon VM. Alright guys, I, it is, well, not the most useful uh, unit in towards mid game or end game, but guys, mass producing these for early game, like 2 waves of these, guys, that's a game changer. If you make, if you start the game with 2 waves of these, start making 2 waves of these in all your cities. Let me tell you, you will be definitely top 5 in the leaderboard by day 6 or day 7, and this is really helpful. So this, let me tell you why this is helpful. Check that out. 5 against soft targets, 5 defense as well, and it's very helpful for scouting. Yes, this would be really helpful in early game when you start the game, but also towards the end. If you make 2 waves of these, you will definitely have some, at least 5 or 6 of these left towards end game or even mid game. You can put one of them in your heavy tank divisions or infantry divisions, artillery divisions, and they'll be really helpful for scouting or seeing targets from afar, seeing the exact composition. And you can even keep this in your capital or homeland cities to see if any special forces have arrived in your cities. So that's why I really think this is a very useful unit. Definitely an early game and also a bit towards end game. Even though this is really good, I would definitely not recommend you to get this to level 4 or higher. It's absolutely a waste if you get this over level 4. And this is definitely not suitable to be your main, the best unit you have in your army. Leveling up to level 2 is good, and level 3, that's it. No more than 3. 3 is really helpful. It uh, becomes, gets 2 extra hit points in level 3, and it can reveal stealth from level 2, so it's really helpful from then. And the best part, in level 3 it starts air assaulting for operational rate 350, as you can see. This is somewhat useful in some situations. So, for example, if you have a really big country such as China, US, or if you have made a huge country yourself through taking down other countries, this may be helpful for like taking troops around to other places to fight quickly. For example, if you really need heavy units on the different side of the planet, or close by, like, so this would be helpful. You could use SAMs as well, SAMs and airborne units with them, with combat records. But that I wouldn't recommend till now. Level 2 is alright. If you have to level 2, it's good enough. You keep them, really useful. So number 4, that's why it's number 5 in my list. Number 4 in my list would be mobile anti-air. So guys, beginners start with this anti-air whenever they start using anti-air, but as you get more experienced and learn more about the game, you would realize that this is a much better unit. This has much better hit against, much better damage against planes. But if you guys use them, you guys know this cannot do a thing against rotary wings. So this is really useful and really important when you're fighting a strong player or strong coalition or even a smart player, because anyone who sees you taking out large amounts of SAMs, they'll know that you don't have anti-air, and they'll probably research heavies. So whenever you're getting anti-air, I would really recommend you to stack mobile anti-air with mobile SAM launchers. That way you can have with your stacks, so that way your stack will be fully untouchable from air units. This will protect it from bombers and jets. This will protect it from helicopters. So that's why this is number 3. And I would recommend you to at least upgrade this to level 2, and if you can towards end game, if you have a lot of them, you can take it to level 4, which will increase its damage to helicopters by 8. So yeah, pretty good. Level 3, in my opinion, is going to be none other than the naval patrol aircraft. The reason I'm giving naval patrol aircraft so high up on this list is I do not see players use it. Actually, I've played around 120-ish games till now, and I've never seen, I think maybe one or two other than myself, using NPAs. But it's such a useful thing that if you don't get destroyers, submarines, or uh, any other ASW equipment, you definitely should get this, guys. This is so helpful in taking down ballistic missile submarines or any other submarine, normal submarines as well. Like, not just for submarines actually. Like, look at that, 7 against ships, 7, and 5 against yeah, submarines. It can detect submarines from a range of 75. It has a 75 range of radar as well. Pretty good actually. And it has a huge combat radius as well. The reason I really recommend this is, look at the price, guys. Yeah, it does take an airbase level 3, but look at the price. It's so cheap. 850 components, right? And its research is also quite cheap. It doesn't take much long. I think, yeah, it takes about 18 hours, which is if you play the 4X, it's going to be about 5 hours, I guess. 5 hours, 5.5 hours. So it's really gonna be useful to you. That's why I really recommend this. And what will be really good with this, if you make around 5 or 10 of these and then spread it out to different intersections. Like, for example, take one of it to this intersection, one to this intersection, one to this, one to this. Yeah, different sea intersections. That way you can really, like, make sure no one's entering your area without you having any idea about it. So this is like, just spread one to each intersection, and if you notice any subs or any ships or units coming from that, you take all the naval patrol aircrafts back to your home base, and then stack 5 of them together and then send them to bombard that ship. I tell you, 5, and if you level it up to level 3, game over for those ships. Unless those are frigates, of course, do not send them on to frigates. Frigates will absolutely shred them apart. And if you do get them, I would recommend you to get level 3, because at level 2, its radar detection goes to 100, and it's just anything like you ever seen before if you take it to 100. And from level 3, it's also really good. It's 150 radar detection, game changer. It's really helpful to take out cruisers, take out destroyers, submarines. So I would really recommend this. Number 2 on this list is radars. Guys, I know I've seen most players do use this, especially experienced players, but I really, like, for those who don't use radars, guys, it's something like the NPAs. It's game changer. It's really gonna help you. About the NPAs, you should get them only if you know your enemy has a level 3 naval base. Radars, get them anyway. If you have enough money to get them, which you probably should, because look at that, it's so cheap. Research is very cheap as well. You can, like, easily make out 5 or 6 of them. So I would really recommend them. It from the first level is absolutely useless. 100, who needs that? And if you take it to level 3, which gives you 200, that's from then on it's really useful. You can keep them in key intersections, like for example I could have kept this in Panama or over here, or Gibraltar or Suez, and you can really monitor who's passing through, and you can predict attacks before those attacks happen. So I really recommend this, and I even if you take it to level 3 it's good enough, but I always take it to level max level because it's so cheap. So I take it to max level where I get 250. So I really recommend you guys getting this. It's only takes an army base level 2, and just game changer. You can keep this with your forces as well, like with anti-air and radar. You can, it's really helpful. You can make sure you're ready for any advancing troops. And unlike other radars, for like for example officer radars, they only detect high uh, they only detect high signatures. This takes high cell lows, very useful. And guys, level 1 on this list is submarines, attack submarine to be exact. Guys, I know that some of you guys probably do use attack submarines, but it's really rare amongst players because people really underestimate this. This is really helpful. Like, guys, it's very cheap as well. The biggest part is it's really cheap. So I would definitely take this over other ships. Look at that. 8 against ships and 5 against uh, other submarines. I would really recommend you guys getting this and frigates together, so that frigates can take care of NPAs coming on your way, and you can use submarines to take down other ships. Crazy combo. And you can even put a cruiser or two in there. This is really gonna be helpful. And if you do get this, I would recommend you take this to at least level 2 or higher. And if you have 5 or 10 of these, you can really shift any naval battles. So yeah guys, that's about it. And if you have your own opinions on anything that I said was didn't sit right with you, please make sure to tell me in the comments, and bye bye.